Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. So, for those of you who are new, I went from total burnt out with no business knowledge, no computer skills, to building a thriving global digital business. If I can overcome those struggles and create a life that I was once thought impossible, you can too. So, my name is Rosaline. I am a digital business owner and a mentor. Before we dive into our topic, and today we will be talking about overcoming procrastination. Before we dive into this topic, I would like to give a chance to my business owner to introduce a little bit about herself. Hi, sister.
Hello.
It's like afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon and happy weekend, everyone. Uh, like you said, I work as a full time job, work long hours, and I don't have any business experience and I don't have computer experience, but I'm proud to run the successful digital business. And hello, everyone. My name is Teresa. I'm a digital business owner and a mentor. And yes, we are here again in our 90-day challenge that we're discussing about overcoming procrastination.
Yes, so overcoming procrastination. But first, procrastination is about putting things off, feeling stuck and watching opportunities slip away. But you know what I've learned? A few things along the way. I'm so, like, for example, excited to share with you guys. And we will dive into this why we procrastinate. Sister Esa will tell us about why we procrastinate.
Why we procrastinate? For example, is procrastination often comes from fear of failure, fear of starting, or even fear of unknown. Sometimes it's just feeling overwhelmed and not knowing where to begin. So I just want to ask you, the Ocean, can you relate this topic, that procrastination? Like I said, when you start something, sometimes even though it's important task, but if you delay what to do, that will delay the result, and pretty soon you will be overwhelmed. So yes, if you want to practice how to procrastinate, you have to get out of your comfort zone, and also you have to believe in yourself.
Oh, you're muted, sis.
I'm muted. This is really sensitive. So yes, like for example, like not just in the business, we also as in a personal growth, or even in a work, even in our daily life, daily routine. Sometimes we just go like, I'll do it tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, nothing happened because you get that mindset to delay what you can do today.
Yeah, like I think this also says like practice at home when you grow up. Like I remember back when I was a kid, when my me as a type of kid, when my mother says ask me to do task, I'll do it right away because what happened, I don't want to file up the task. So,
Yes.
like I observed a lot of my sisters and brothers when my mother said, do this for me, please, and then they don't do it, and then the next thing they piled up. So what happened is I was the one end up doing it because I am the one who's stressing out. So I think it's a practice is also like not just like at work, for example, as we grow, but at home, who you are, when you were a kid, because that also like when if your paradigm, if your mindset is the way how we program that way, like you put things out, it's hard to like when you grow up to have that kind of mentality of changing that when you get used to put it away. So that's like for me really, if who in your training, like when we were a kid, we always got like train how we do like preparation as when we grow, but it depends a kid really. This is ano ba yung na-experience mo din back in you were a child, because I think you start procrastinate starts when you were a kid.
So this is like my behavior, that when I start doing something, I need to get it done on the same day.
Oh, we're
That
the
way,
same.
for me, it's like I feel more have peace of mind if you done
Yes.
the stuff, because like you don't know next day maybe there's more tasks to do. So if you waited, it's gonna get you more stressful, and then that the words like 11th hour. So how you don't wanna
Yes.
rush, because the more you rush, the more you're gonna make mistake.
Yeah, and
So
also you forget.
yes.
Put it
So
away
it's
and
nice.
you forget.
Yes, it's nice to not to like delay stuff that if you can do right now, just do it.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely. Yes. And then I really agree with that. Like don't put things away because it'll pile up and then you forget and you don't know that was the most important thing that you should be doing. We should be doing. I'm so grateful and thank you as well that we don't have that kind of mentality. I like to do things right away. When you ask me to do, when there's tasks like a job, if there's things need to be done, I'll do it right away because I don't want to foul up or forget or
forget
screw it up,
about,
you
yeah.
know? So,
Yes.
simple strategy to overcome procrastination. If this is struggle word for me. Well, first start small, break tasks into smaller and manageable steps. So, like, in like here in our business, like we go through in this journey, like we have goals, but like, for us to be able to like make it like manageable, we have to break the into smaller pieces, the manageable task into smaller pieces in life. Start small. You don't have to jump right away because first you have to learn how to how that task is going, like how to do it, and then little by little you can improve yourself. And then next, set the deadlines, like here in our business. I will just share our business. In our business, like we have milestones wants to hit. We have these golden milestones that our goal to hit that. But of course, first we have to manage how to get there into smaller tasks, smaller milestones before we hit into the golden one. And then we will set a deadline because as what successful people, the universe will send us all the tools we need to succeed in that, to achieve our goal. But we have to set a deadline, even if, for example, for example, like our goal, my goal is to retire 3 years from now. So even if I don't hit that numbers, I can I can add on, but at least there is a target deadline or there's a set deadline. I can, like there is one business owners in our community that she her goal to retire at the age of 40, but she retired at the age of 41. It's okay to delay or to add on another year. It's okay as long as you have the set of deadline, because without that, the way how the process, like the way how you move to run your business, it's not like you won't push it harder, because if you don't set a deadline, you don't push it harder as you can to achieve that time or that deadline. But if to have that deadline is, you will find way to get there. If not that right time, not right date, it's okay. You can move a little bit. Meron ba kang ma-share dito, sis? Is very, very amazing topic.
Yes, as long as you don't give up when the things that you want, like whatever
Yes,
your goals, you said like sometimes as soon as you hit that, and then when you notice that you don't get what your goals is, then you have a negative reaction on that, because maybe you think that you're not good enough, or you're not doing what you're supposed to do to be successful. But you have to continue. If
right.
you cannot just like stop because you don't get that far. There's
Yeah.
always a like be slow, like what this was an example, like I think it's in a book, like this turtle and the bunny. I think when they start, they want to know who get first, but then even the turtle, works slow but it's consistent, you know
Right. I
so
think it's the turtle and the bunny.
or the what was that?
It is the
Maybe
bunny.
not. Maybe not. It's a bunny, but that was a long time ago though. That book that I was reading,
Consistent
and
but steady, slow
mhm,
but steady. You
yeah,
get there.
The same
Yeah.
thing when I work on that production in chips. So like I said, a pure operator, you already know how to adjust stuff. But then our higher up, they wanna increase the speed. So I told them, if you increase the speed for 5 bags more, but then I constantly stop because the machine cannot really run that fast. So if you just stay right now and it keeps running, I will get more than that. Because the more you have a downtime, the more you're not gonna get that production. So
Right.
that's why I keep telling them slow but consistent, and you will get there. You just don't stop.
Yes, just
There's a
never
lot. I know there's a lot of distraction,
yes, in
along the
our
way.
business as well, there is so many ups and downs and challenges along the way. But as long as you don't have the mentality of quitting or giving up, you will get there. You will get in your destination, because as that's what you said, slow but steady. So that is the key. Next is focus on progress, not perfection. So we always have to remind ourselves that doesn't have to be perfect. Some people, like, I would say I am a type of person that I will try my best to make it perfect, but of course I have to remind myself, like, hey, I'm not perfect. I have to, as long as, like, there's a progress, said focus on the progress, not a perfection. But yes, because not everyone, like, it depends probably the task, but in our business we navigate our journey. Sometimes, when especially when we start doing our go live, it's so nerve-wracking, right? We mumble
It
and
is.
jumble, but we are so scared. Some people's fear is so scared to start because they are afraid of gonna be mumble. For our viewers right now, do you really think when we start doing our go live, this is how we present ourselves? This is how good we can talk in our social media? No, there's a mumble and jumble along the way, nervous and sweat and scared. Even if it's just the camera, always remember, you're just talking to the camera, but it's not that easy. That's what we always say: the more you mumble, because we are here, a real person, we're authentic, we're being us, being me, being you. That is the purpose. Because a lot of people can relate to us. We don't came from perfection. Not at all. We practice a million times before we can even talk in social or in the camera.
Yeah, it is. It's just challenging to start with this program, but you have to start no matter what if you wanna changes on your lifestyle, because
Yes.
you're not gonna live like paycheck to paycheck, and then
Yeah.
once you yeah, there's no progress,
I love
if
that
you
you
just
bring
stay
that
where
up.
you're at.
I love that you bring that up, sis, because I had inquiries, a couple of inquiries asked me that, do you think I can do that? I'm not really into talking to the camera. I'm not into social media. I'm not into this, that, and that, and I can't do it. And I'm not gonna. For me, this is how I respond to to my inquiries. There is so many options here in our community, in our business, to be successful. But if you want an aggressive result, if you want to succeed the way how you want, how fast you want to see result, then you will do, for me, what's necessary. Because of staying in your comfort zone, your business would stay the same. You might be successful, but it might take a while. You will get successful, it will take time. But as what I said, we are doing go live, coming out of our comfort zone, because we want to see result as fast as we can, because it's proven in our community. By getting out of their comfort zone, it only take less than a year to achieve their golden milestones. But hey, as what we always mention here, we are all independent entrepreneurs. All the tools we need to be successful is already available for us. It's just a matter of how you want to apply it into your business. If you want to stay in your comfort zone, just do a minimal amount of effort in your business, you can do it as well. Right, Sister Teresa?
Yes, that's just true. It's just like you just gonna keep going, and just trust yourself. Be
Right.
be your- yeah, be authentic. You cannot act like somebody else's. So
Yes. And our purpose of doing Go Live, getting out of our comfort zone, is to prove people that we're real. Because there's so many AI nowadays. There's so many it's easy to like, and so many scammers as well, you know. That's
yeah.
why, like, if you don't come out of your comfort zone, people is not gonna take actions right away, because they gonna uh you know, like, you have to think if this is real or not, you know. And doing
Especially if you, especially if they already have that experience, you know,
Yes, and there's
it's
so many.
hard.
They did go through a lot of, I don't know, challenges. And speaking of, when it comes to social media, but doing Go Live, nobody can copyright us. There's nobody can put head into our pictures like the AI
Yeah.
nowadays. No, and our mumble and jumble is our unique way.
Yes, and our accent, our pronunciation, you know, that's
Yes,
comes from you. You cannot really copy that to other people,
nobody can
you
duplicate
know.
and copy.
Yes, you have to be real, and maybe especially in the digital business, because
Right.
of that scammers, they're always gonna Photoshop whatever pictures you have. So
Yes.
it's nice to have like a go live. That way you can interact with people that, you know, especially when those people have their experience, not, you know, all those scammers and stuff. You have to be, you have to be careful because of that. You know, there's always gonna be a skeptical, you know, how they can, how you can prove that this is legit business. So you don't, you have to like do a research. If you really want that changes in your life, you have to do research. You cannot, we already send everything, the all the link that you want to know, but you can go google
Right.
it, or you know, look at people that, you know, once you, like I say, once you join the business, you have that chat group that they will add you all these people that they're the testimonials, and they share even their family pictures. So
Right.
that's how you gonna know if this business is legit, when you do a research, not
Yeah.
just what you see in our advertising, but you're gonna do some research.
Yeah, right. So next is reward yourself. You know, every progress that you can achieve, every small wins that you can see in your business or in your life, like whatever little progress or improvement, small wins count. You know, always celebrate yourself so you can stay motivated. That is the purpose. And appreciate yourself. You know, like be proud of yourself, whatever you achieve in life. So for our audience right now, I would love you to comment below, or yes, comment and drop anything, you know, reach out to us, you know. We would love to hear and inspire from you. So what's one small steps you can take today towards something you've putting off, you know, like, we will be happy to hear and inspired from you, and share here, because we are open to learn um and get inspired. Next is the power of taking actions. So the power of taking actions, Sister Teresa will be sharing us a little bit, then I can before we end our go live.
So taking action, the power of taking action, that's how, that's really the hard part to, hardest part to start, you know, starting the procrastination. But once you take that first steps, the rest gets easier. So progress happens one step at a time, and before you know it, you're miles ahead. So like I said, you won't know the business unless you take the first steps. Register your name and email address, and the rest will be forwarded to you, and you know how the business works. But if you just stay where you at right now, you're not doing anything, you're not doing actions, you know, you just watch the advertising. But once you realize that you need to take action, that's the first thing you need to do. For the first step to take action, and then knows after, you're gonna learn as you go.
Yes, thank you so much, Sis Teresa. And yes, she's right. You know, and when you see our ads and when you see this link, you have to register your name for free, and then you watch that free workshop, and you decide if this opportunity is for you. If without taking that action, without doing that first steps, and nothing is gonna happen. You're just watch the video. It's not gonna change everything. So procrastination doesn't define you. Every day is a new change, is a new chance to take actions and more closer to your dreams. Small, start small. We all have to start small and stay consistent and trust the process, because you got this. No matter what you're doing in life, in your business, at the end you will be successful as long as you stay consistent and never have the mentality of quitting. So thank you everyone. But for those of you who are interested of learning more and knowing of our business, just as what Sister Teresa mentioned, register directly to our website. Every Tuesday and Thursday we do have the free workshop. It's live, 90 minutes long, and the advantage of that is you can ask questions to our presenters. But if you don't have that time, when you register our name, you'll receive that 20 minutes recording, and that is full of basic info. And if you want to proceed to the next steps, feel free to just follow the steps. And then thank you everyone for all your support. We will be back again tomorrow, and always remember, we came from burned out, no computer knowledge, no tech skills, and to have this global digital business owner. So if we can do it, guys, you can do it as well. Thank you, Sister Essa, and God bless you all.
God bless
And
everyone. Happy weekend.
day and